A demigod or demigoddess is a part human and part divine offspring of a deity and a human one or a human or non-human creature that is accorded divine status after death, or someone who has attained the divine spark spiritual enlightenment. An immortal demigod deesse often has tutelary status and a religious cult following, while a mortal demigod deesse is one who has fallen or died but is popular as a legendary hero in various polytheistic religions. Figuratively, it is used to describe a person whose talents or abilities are so superlative that they appear to approach being divine. The English term demigod is a calque of the Latin word semideus, half-god, for the Roman poet Ovid probably coined semideus to refer to less important gods such as dryads. 5. Compare the Greek hemetheos. In the ancient Greek and Roman world, the concept of a demigod did not have a consistent definition, and associated terminology rarely appeared. 6. Need quotation to verify. The earliest recorded use of the term occurs in texts attributed to the archaic Greek poets Homer and Hesiod. Both describe dead heroes as hemethame, or half-gods. In these cases, the word did not literally mean that these figures had one parent who was divine and one who was mortal. 7. Instead, those who demonstrated strength, power, good family, and good behavior were termed heroes, and after death they could be called hemethame. 8. A process that has been referred to as heroization. 9. Pindar also used the term frequently as a synonym for hero. 10. According to the Roman author Cassius Dio, the Roman Senate declared Julius Caesar a demigod after his 46 bis victory at Thapsus. 11. However, Dio was writing in the 3rd century, centuries after the death of Caesar, and modern critics have cast doubt on whether the Senate really did this. 12. The first Roman to employ the term demigod may have been the poet Ovid 17 or 18, who used the Latin semideus several times in reference to minor deities. 13. The poet Lucan 39-65 also uses the term to speak of Pompey attaining divinity upon his death in 48 bis. 14. In later antiquity, the Roman writer Martinus Capella FL 410-420 proposed a hierarchy of gods as follows. The Celtic warrior Cuchulainn, a major protagonist in the Irish national epic the Táin Bó Cúailnge, ranks as a hero or as a demigod. 16. He is the son of the Irish god Lugh and the mortal princess Deichteinn. In the immediate pre-Roman period, the Celtic Galician tribe in Portugal made powerful large stone statues of deified local heroes, which stood on hill forts in the mountainous regions of what is today northern Portugal and Galicia. In Hinduism, the term demigod is used to refer to deities who were once human and later became devas, gods. There are two notable demigods in Vedic scriptures: Nandi, the divine vehicle of Shiva, citation needed, and Garuda, the divine steed of Vishnu. 17. Examples of demigods worshipped in South India are Madurai Veeran and Karpusami. The heroes of the Hindu epic Mahabharata, the 5 Pandava brothers, fit the Western definition of demigods, though they are generally not referred to as such. Queen Kunti, the wife of King Pandu, was given a mantra that, when recited, meant that one of the gods would give her his child. When her husband was cursed to die if he ever engaged in sexual relations, Kunti used this mantra to provide her husband with children fathered by various deities. These children were Yudhishthira, child of Dharmaraj, Bhima, child of Vayu, and Arjuna, child of Indra. She taught this mantra to Madri, King Pandu's other wife, and she immaculately conceived twin boys named Nakula and Sahadeva, children of the Ashwins. Queen Kunti had previously conceived another son, Karna, when she had tested the mantra out. Despite her protests, Surya, the sun god, was compelled by the mantra to impregnate her. Bhishma is another figure who fits the Western definition of demigod, as he was the son of King Shantanu and goddess Ganga. The Vaishnavites, who often translate Deva as demigod, cite various verses to speak of the Deva's subordinate status. For example, the Rig Veda 1.22.20 reads Om Tad Visna Paramampadam Sada Pasyanti Sreya, which translates to all the Swaz, i.e., the Devas look always toward the feet of Lord Vishnu. Similarly, in the Vishnu Sahasranama, the concluding verses read, the rishis, great sages, the ancestors, the devas, the great elements, in fact, all things moving and unmoving constituting this universe have originated from Narayana, i.e., Vishnu. Thus the devas are stated to be subordinate to Vishnu or God. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness ISKCON, translates the Sanskrit word deva as demigod in his literature when the term referred to a god other than the Supreme Lord. This is because the ISKCON tradition teaches that there is only one Supreme Lord, and that all others are but his servants. In an effort to emphasize their subservience, Prabhupada uses the word demigod as a translation of deva. However, there are at least 3 occurrences in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita where the word deva, used in reference to Lord Krishna, is translated as Lord. The word deva can be used to refer to the Supreme Lord, celestial beings and saintly souls depending on the context. This is similar to the word Bhagavan, which is translated according to different contexts. Among the demigods in Chinese mythology, Langshen and Chenshang are most prominent. In the Journey to the West, the Jade Emperor's younger sister Yaoji is mentioned to have descended to the mortal realm and given birth to a child named Yang Juan. He would eventually grow up to become a deity himself known as Langshen 18. Chenshang is nephew of Langshen, birthed by his younger sister Hui Sanyan, who married with a mortal scholar. Ube no Same, a famous Onyeji from the Heian period, was supposed to be one. His father, Ube no Yasuna, was human. Still, his mother Kuzunoha was a kitsune, a divine fox, being this the origin of Ube no Same's magical prowess. Callisto. In Moana, the 2016 film, Maui had been abandoned by his human parents as a baby. The gods took pity on him and made him a demigod, and gave him a magic fish hook that gives him the ability to shape-shift. In the song Shiny, composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Mark Mancina, Tomato, called Maui, a little semi-demi-mini god.